This week we're shaving with Cremo Cream Shave Cream. Howdy. Cremo Cream Shave Cream, and we'll follow it up with some Cremo Cream Aftershave Moisturizer. This is something that I picked up actually last year sometime, and I've used more than one tube at this point. It is probably the first one I go to whenever I'm not actually reviewing a product. It came in a package with a bunch of other stuff that I was given by a friend in Germany, I believe he is. Somebody who's really into the shaving situation. He can tell you just by a razor what handle it fits on and who makes it and all the other ins and outs that, while I find it interesting, I don't memorize it, so I'm not that not that good at it. But this guy really knows his stuff, and he actually purchased it from Dorka USA. He purchased a bunch of different items and had them sent to me, and this was one of the items that were in there. This is not a Dorka item, but it was in that box. I don't know if there was a special going on or something. I don't know, but I use about this much. It's a cream. It's really pretty thin. It's water activated. It's got a citrusy smell. It is going to be thin, a thin layer on the face and on the head, but one thing I like about it, and I've mentioned this about other items before, is you know, once I shave, if I find a spot that I find is thin or I'm sorry, still has some hair on it, I can reactivate it with some water. So it is a little bit slipperier than most, so you want to make sure that you dry your hands off real good and your handles off real good before you start dragging the razor across your head. But a couple things I like about it is it's really good for sensitive skin. I have sensitive skin around my ears and around my upper lip, as I've said before. I can actually go a little longer in between shaves if I'm going to use this particular product, because it really does soften the hair. It's something that you could use if you shaved every day, or something that you could use if you shaved twice a week, which is kind of what I'm at right now. Been looking for a new job, so I spend a lot of time in front of the computer instead of in front of the mirror. So if I were in a position, I would shave daily, and this would be one of the creams that I would go for. So I don't know if you can hear it or not, but I can definitely hear the hair removal. So a little thicker than I like to have hair. I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't shave but one other time since my last review. Normally I do every 2-3 days. Make sure that I keep it at a controllable length, but I got lazy. I myself don't like to see any hair on my head or face, and I'm sure that my wife would probably agree with that. So there's one pass, and as you can see, just by running a little bit around my head, you know, just a little bit of water, you can see it starting to build back up. Now I know that it's there. I know that it will actually allow me to shave again, but I'm just one of those people that I'll put a little more on. I won't put as much on as I did last time. Get it wet. Doesn't thicken up any if you use a brush versus rubbing it on by hand, so I like to just go ahead and squeeze on my fingers and get started. So running that second pass across, the only thing I could really feel was the one spot that I always miss right here, and I don't know why that is even an issue. You'd think after 10 years of shaving, well, almost 14, that I would remember that my hair grows a little differently in that area. But, you know, it is what it is. Don't have a sponsored shirt this week, but this is one of the ones that I've had for a while. It says "Baldly Going," where no bald man has gone before. Got it from a t-shirt company over in the UK. They had been involved with one of the social media sites that one of the marketing social media sites that I was involved in, at least as far as a fan and a somebody who helped support them. And one of the things that this guy did was wore t-shirts, and he wore t-shirts for this company. I don't even remember right now. I think they were called Bonkers. I don't think they're even online anymore. If they are, I'm sorry. Don't mean to disrespect you, but he actually, the guy who owned it or owns it, actually contacted me out of the blue and said he had some bald related shirts and wanted to know if I'd like to try them. And I said certainly, if you wanted to send them. The thing I like about these, I don't know if it's typical over there all the time or not, but this is almost like a plastic. Instead of just being ink jetted on, it's almost like an iron on kind of, I don't know, kind of a plasticky feel to it. It's thicker. Definitely wash it inside out and dry it inside out. So there's the first pass, and you can see it's pretty quick with this, even with 3 or 4 days worth of growth. No major mist spots. Because it is water activated, it's going to take a little bit of rinsing. Not a lot, but a little bit of rinsing to get rid of it. Anything that's left over. But as you can see, it did pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and shave my face. I'll leave you my review on the cream here in a moment as I shave the face, and I'll be back. Alrighty, so that was the Cremo Cream Shave Cream. Nice, like I said, nice citrusy smell, and quick inspection. Smooth. I like it. Like I say, it's one of the ones that I go to more often than not if I don't have something that I'm actually reviewing. They also sent me on their own the Cremo moisturizer. They're going to be sending me some another scent. I guess it was their original brand, their original scent, more of a tropical thing, but with all of the weather and stuff, I have a feeling that it got held up, so I went ahead and broke out my traditional, which was perfectly fine by me because it's one that I like, and also gives me the opportunity to have something to review later on in the year. March has 2 items, I believe, already in line, so if you'd like to have me review something, by all means get in touch with me through thebaldfatguy.com. There's a form on there to tell me whether you want to just do a product or a product and a shirt, and you send me your information, I'll contact you. But as far as the lotion, as far as the moisturizer, I use this almost every time, even whenever I'm not using the Cremo Cream. Of course, if the stuff I'm reviewing has a moisturizer, then I don't use it, but I use it for most other shaves. Here's that long fuzzy little beard thing again. So if anybody has an oil or something that they want to recommend to tame this down a little bit, might actually trim it up just a little bit. Starting to get a little bit long, but I don't know. Other than that, so you have my reviews, what I thought about the different about the shave lotion. You can head over to the website and see what I thought about the lotion. Other than that, did want to tell you that all of you standard traditional shavers, the ones who keep telling me use a straight edge and use a double edge, guess what? I have been offered a double edge safety razor, and that should be second, third week of March. So keep looking out and see what you think. I'm supposed to shave my head with it, but I'm going to be honest with you, I've never used one before. So if it gets here soon enough and I can practice a couple times, I'll do it. If not, I don't know what I'll do yet, but we'll work it out. Very gracious company. I'll let you know who they are when I receive the product and get it on the calendar and whatnot. So other than that, have a great day and